Hi, I'm Steve Morgan. I had the pleasure of working with Tucumcari Bioenergy. A little bit about my own background. I've spent many years in senior management positions, primarily in the healthcare industry. There's a lot of science there. And I became interested in TBEC, we call it, Tucumcari Bioenergy Company, because of its interest in using technology to really provide an answer for greenhouse gas emission controls emanating primarily from the dairy and feedlot industry. In other words, we're talking about manure, but that becomes a fuel for our project here, which is kind of prototypical of what I think we could provide as an answer for controlling greenhouse gases and using them by redirecting them for a better purpose, such as converting it methane perhaps into natural gas use that could go out into the hinterlands and heat homes, for instance. Also, carbon dioxide is another product. And that is really unique in terms of what we're trying to do at Tucumcari Bioenergy. I can tell you that there are programs out there that take waste products like cattle manure and so forth and use it for converting that fuel, if you will, into methane that would be used to help power up dairies or other industries. The addition of extracting carbon dioxide as a commercial gas is really a new effort. And what we're doing is really not just doing this kind of project on the fly, but we've had incredible assistance from other technological centers here in New Mexico. One of them is New Mexico State University, which is our ag training university in the state, and also Sandia National Labs, which has provided us a couple of grants and even lent us a nuclear scientist to help us work out formulas for slurries and so forth in mixing all of that waste product into a process that will yield commercial grade gases for use all around the country. One thing that we're interested in is whether we could also work with our oil and gas industry here in New Mexico. They provide a huge contribution for the funding of schools and the operations of state government, and yet they are challenged all the time about their production of methane, particularly from these wells that right now gets burned or goes up in the air somehow. There's got to be a way to offset that, perhaps through a credit on the carbon footprint that they may make, and I think that's something we can explore for the future. But right now, I'm very happy to say that we are in line for funding. Hopefully that will drop in the next month or two, and we will start once we finish the build out and conversion of this ethanol plant to a digester plant. We'll be able to move on to what is really our best product. Our motto at Tucumcari Bioenergy is no waste. And so we intend to try to make good on that promise. Yes, we will use that waste material for the production of commercial gases. That is our number one goal. And it really will drive, hopefully, the income stream to make this plant viable for the future. but we also plan to use some of that waste material for fertilizers, both dry and wet fertilizers, as well as using some of the leftover product as cattle bedding. So we hope that indeed we can really make good on that promise that we're a no-waste industry, and we really want to have that kind of effect on our state. So I appreciate your time today, and thank you. And we look forward to using this prototype type facility that could be used all over our great country.